Hey everybody, it's me. It's Monday morning. I'm on day 3 now of a cleanse that I've been doing. Basically, liquidy cleanse with lots of cool stuff. I just want to show you guys all the stuff. I got a lot of stuff. I luckily activated some abundance mode about a month ago and knew that I was going to have this time. I'm dog sitting right now, and I can't really leave the house. So I knew, and I'm doing that for like 6 more days. So I knew I was going to have this time. I had some abundance a month ago, so I got a bunch of cool stuff and saved it for now. There's all that cool stuff. So anyways, I'm just going to share with you guys what's going on, and maybe you'll find it interesting, because cleansing is fun. I realized that basically my liver was having some issues. I've never specifically targeted my liver for a cleanse, and that's not what I'm doing with this either. But I'll do that later. I don't have the abundance in this moment to do a full-on specific liver thing. But this is good anyways. I just needed a cleanse. I've been traveling for a while and just eating so much good, yummy, gourmet food and eating too much of it, and this is good. This feels good. I'm just getting back to LA. I've been here for maybe 2 weeks now, and it feels really good to just like give my body a break, allow myself to rest. I've been sleeping like almost like 10-12 hours every night, which feels incredible. I feel really, really clear. I've just been doing qigong throughout the day and just stretching, and I do this really awesome walk up this hill with the dog that I'm sitting on. Oh, I thought he was right there. So anyways, here's what I'm up to. Every morning, boom, drink a whole glass of this. I'm drinking like 2 of these this morning already, but this is basically spring water. Not basically. This is spring water with vitamin mineral green and lemon juice. Awesome. Really, really awesome. So what is vitamin mineral green? A lot of you probably know. This big boy right here. I should probably anyways, vitamin mineral green made by Health Force Nutritionals. Health Force, in my opinion, has the highest integrity of any nutritional company I've ever experienced. Their stuff is incredible. Monkey, don't chew on cables and stuff. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here, monkey. Come here, monkey. Come here, dude. Say hi. This is Monkey. He just wants treats. He saw me bring all this stuff over here. He wants treats. I don't have any treats for you, buddy. Oh yeah, so Health Force. This is straight up. I'm just gonna go for it. Nettle leaf, alfalfa grass, dandelion grass, barley grass, oat grass, horsetail, parsley, American basil, holy basil, chickweed, moringa, barley grass, wheatgrass, ginger root, yacon, carob, shilajit, amlaberry, spirulina, chlorella, kelp, dulse, lavar, bladderwrack, alaria, nori, and then full enzyme spectrum, full probiotic spectrum. Yeah, and it's not like extracts. This is just real food. This is food. Someone lived off this for like weeks at one point, and they could have kept going. The only thing, they just needed a little more sugar. They were doing like a protest or something, trying to save a tree. I forgot who was telling me the story. Someone who works at Health Force. They're trying to save a tree or something, so they lived up in the tree and only ate like 2-3 tablespoons of this a day, and they were fine. They just needed a little sugar after a few weeks or so, because there's not really any sugar in that. So I'm doing that, and then throughout the day, big chunk before bed, and then just little bits throughout the day. This is zeolites, which is, or clinoptilolite, which is basically just like tiny little rocks the size of red blood cells that actually get into your system, and this is just notorious for detoxing, getting heavy metals out, just cleaning you up. Good stuff. I'm all about the earth, the minerals and stuff. So then, after I've had that water thing, I got some tea here, which is way too hot for this moment. This is spring dragon tea that Ron Tea Garden makes for dragon herbs, and it is my favorite tea ever, without a doubt, and it is Gynostemma with Lohanguo, Schizandra, Lycium or goji berries, Astragalus, and ginseng, Eleuthero. Super, super delicious, super, super incredible. And then usually what I add to that is some Schizandra tea, which I got from Dragon Herbs as well. Just add a little bit of that in there. Schizandra is incredible. And Zihoshu tea, which is really good too. This stuff is like, I could eat this. Smells like, oh, I just keep doing it. Oh, Monkey wants some. It smells like pancakes and maple syrup. Delicious. So I put that in there. And then after this, in a little bit, I'm going to have my tonic, which is like my, I don't know, my main sort of mealy of the day, which is Spring Dragon tea, a little bit more of it, like this much of it. And I add in a bunch of different specific herbs that I got. I went to the Dragon Herbs store last week and got some specific herbs for the stuff I was going through. Mostly I just wanted stuff to like rebuild, like to really focus on, because I've been traveling a lot and not sleeping very well. I just wanted to be able to, Monkey, what are you doing? I just wanted to be able to like just build up my Jing, I wanted to be able to build up my like reserves have been depleted, and just want to like rebuild while I'm doing a cleanse, because while you're doing a cleanse you're not getting a lot of calories, so you're not going to work out a lot, and you're not like getting all this building energy going on. But I wanted some back end, just some stuff going in the back end. So I got some wild cordyceps extract. This stuff is absolutely incredible. If you don't know about cordyceps, I'll put some links down below. You should definitely talk to my friend Brandon about it from Hyperion Herbs. This stuff seriously makes me want to do a backflip. Then I also got this 8 Immortals blend, which is ginseng, reishi, rhodiola, cordyceps, schizandra, goji berries, snow lotus flower, and hoshu. This one tastes really, really good. So anyways, some of you might not know what all this stuff is. I'll put links down below. And then this one, I'm not taking all the time, but it feels really good when I do, and I will today, because today I'm going to like move around a little bit more. My energy levels feels great, and I don't feel hungry. Gonna go on a good walk with the dog and probably work out, just do some calisthenic stuff. This is called Gecko Rock Climber, and it's got ginseng, eleuthero, astragalus, deer antler tips, which is like the real powerhouse in there, and lots of other stuff. I gotta say, we've been talking about diet in my last video too. Learning about Chinese herbs and implementing that into my see, that's what that does. Wow. Okay. Sorry if that's weird. That's what happens when I drink stuff that's really good for me. Learning about Chinese herbs has like completely changed the game for me. Completely changed the game. So let's keep going. Just some other stuff I'm also making. I have just reishi tea that I'll be making. This is really, really amazing reishi that I got from the chocolate tree in Sedona. It's already broken up into little things. Make some tea out of that. It's always good to make sure you incorporate some sort of warm liquid like a tea or a soup even into a liquid cleanse, just for the sake of being sane and having a comfort food that's actually still like, this is comforting because it's warm and it reacts to my body a little differently, but it's actually like extremely good for me. Gynostemma is literally one of the healthiest plants on the planet. From Dragon Herbs, I also got awesome Shilajit, black Shilajit. This is the best Shilajit I've ever had. I put that in the tonics, and chaga, wild chaga, something interesting about chaga that's not wild. Chaga only grows on birch trees, so wild chaga is only going to be found on birch trees. So if you're getting chaga that's not wild, it's probably grown on like some other type of wood, or a soy thing, or a wood chips thing, or whatever. So it's not actually getting the exact, I don't know what word to use, alkaloids and stuff. I don't know. Just not getting the exact circumstances it needs to be like full-on real chaga. So I like dragon herbs because it's actually wild. Another stuff I've been drinking, Zukai. This company is incredible. These are the only guys doing this. They do it so good. It's just raw, organic, fermented vegetable juice. This one's just the beet one. They also have a beet ginger. They have a carrot ginger. They have a vegetable medley that tastes like tomato soup. That's like tomatoes and celeries and carrots and this and that. And then they have like a super roots one with a bunch of roots in it. And then they have a super gold one with a bunch of squash and peppers and stuff. And then they have a green one with a bunch of grasses. So it's literally just raw cultured juices. And they have some sort of, like this beet one, it's beets full of sugar. And they actually create live vegan probiotics out of the soil that they actually get the organic vegetables from. So it's also a very good symbiotic thing there, and it's just incredible. It feels absolutely incredible. And yes, it tastes like it sounds. It's fermented vegetable juice with no sweeteners added. Some of them have a little stevia added sometimes. Not this one. I've seen ones that do, but you can't even really tell. They all just taste the same. I love the taste of cultured things, so they taste great to me, and that's all good. Another thing I'm taking, enzymes. From PRL, Premier Research Labs is probably one of my favorite nutritional companies, along with Health Force, because it's literally like scientists who are making this stuff. So they know what they're doing. Another stuff I'm taking, minerals. These are ocean minerals. It's basically ocean water with all the salt taken out. And then ocean water is, I'm sure you've heard, is very identical to our blood. Very, very good match for humans. Another thing I have just as a treat, and it's fun, and I'm going to make some kefir out of it too, probably, or not kefir, but like a fermented thing, coconut water. Harmless Harvest. This is the only company that makes 100% raw coconut water. Any other water you see, it's not raw because it gets heated or pressurized in a certain way, and a lot of them aren't organic either. So these guys are absolutely incredible. Really grateful for them. And then I'm taking this thing too, which I got from my Conscious Box, which is really cool. If you guys don't know about Conscious Box, I'm posting a video about them today. Oh my god, I totally forgot. I gotta post that right now. Today on my Mahanomi, I gotta post that right now on my Mahanomi channel. So go check that out. Links down below. It's a Flush Me. It's a little cleansing thing. It's basically just dandelion, cassia seed, licorice, rhubarb. Nothing, that's it. It's like 4 or 5 just different plants just to help you push stuff out, stimulate your liver, things like that. So that's what I'm doing. Can you tell? I feel absolutely incredible. I probably could go, I could go for the next, wow, this feels good. We'll see. We'll see. And then of course, the one thing everyone's got to have on their cleanse is the one thing that is worth eating, that is a solid, that again helps with the sanity because you can just eat something with a fork and chew on it, and it's incredibly good for you, and literally, and it's giving you extra calories for someone like me who is going to go like on a walk with their dog and sweat out in the hot and stuff like that. Cultured vegetables. Pickled Planet makes my absolute favorite. This little kimchi one here. They're raw and organic. They don't flash pasteurize it or anything like that. It's incredible to be able to do this. Here's the thing, when you have a craving on a cleanse for a sugar or carb, something like that, it a lot of times has to do with certain bacteria in your gut. Well, these things, and these things, the cultured things, are full of mostly lactobacillus, the good kind, the main bacteria in your body anyways. So when you have the urge, you eat that stuff instead. 10 minutes later, you feel incredible. Incredible. So that's what I'm doing. Hope that makes sense. I'm sure some of you might comment like, oh, you don't need so many things like that, and that's probably true. Oh, I'm also making green juice like 2-3 times a day. I didn't even mention that. Cucumbers, celery. I got a bunch of different greens: kale and chard, and then lemon and ginger and turmeric. And then to that, I'm adding the Vitamineral green and the fermented vegetable juice and the minerals. Boom! I totally forgot. That's like the main thing I'm eating all day. So anyways, I love you guys so much. Leave a comment down below on your favorite way to cleanse. And check out my Mahanomi video. Love you.